Go ahead, Joe. You're
Hey, Marcy, does it
Hey,
does it feel like at times you're almost as a team have to play mistake-free hockey or have that feeling sometimes because the difficulty generating offense that you've been going through for a little bit here?
yeah, you know what? In a game like tonight, we had what, like almost 50 shots, 45 shots. So you are right there. It does feel like every mistake is going in our net, and uh, but that just means we got to clean up our game a little bit when things aren't going well and you're not scoring the way you want to. You got to play almost mistake-free hockey, but we had a much better effort tonight. If we play like that again tomorrow, then hopefully we have a much better result.
Kevin Paul Dupont.
On that theme, Brad, did you feel tonight, given that number of shots, that this is a place where you're building back, that this can form the foundation of that?
Yeah, we definitely played the way that we can early on, especially. But we sustained it pretty much the whole game. They got a lucky goal there on the first one, and obviously PP goal. But again, I mean, we were hard to play against. We weren't turning many pucks over early. We were hard on the forecheck, funneling a lot at the net, creating a lot of havoc around there, coming back hard. We were playing tight in our zone. So when we do that, I mean, we're a really good team. We're dangerous, and eventually, I mean, you get that many shots, they're going to go in the net. But you got to give their goalie credit. He made some big saves tonight at the right times, and but that is what we need to continue to build, the foundation of our game, like you said. And if we can consistently play that way, we're going to be a really good team.
We'll do a last call for questions and go to Jimmy Murphy.
Hey, Brad, I'm just wondering, we've talked to Coach about this a few times, and just, obviously the shortened season, everything that's going on, COVID, injuries, lineup changes, all that. And I'm not, saying to make excuses, but when you're judging yourself and your teammates and your whole game is in the big picture, how are you balancing all that at once and just not being too critical or not critical enough?
At times I think obviously it's not acceptable to continue to go up and down and, have a good game and a bad game. But I think our biggest thing is, it's okay if you lose, but you have your best effort on the ice. I think where we don't want to continue the road we don't want to go down is where we're not playing our best hockey. If you play your best hockey every night, then you're going to win more games than you're going to lose. You're not going to walk through this league. There's a lot of good teams, especially in our division. So that's kind of what we have to get to, and what we're more focused on is not the outcome, but the process, how we need to play each night, the accountability that we need to bring, to each other, and just make sure you bring your best game each night. And again, if we do that, then we're going to win more games than we're going to lose. We're just too good of a team. We have too much depth. Obviously, every team goes through injuries, and you need to balance that and work through that. That's part of the game, especially now. Everyone kind of goes through that, but if you can go through that adversity, it builds character, and that's something we've always been good with. But we're not panicking in our room by any means. We always seem to be able to bounce back, and regardless of the loss tonight, we had a good game. We had a really good game. And if we continue to build on that and work like that each night, we're going to be fine.
Last question, back to Joe Haggerty. Joe, go ahead. All right, thanks, Brad.
Halak's always been really good for you guys this year. How much did you want to try to kind of get his back and lift him up after, he obviously gave up a couple of tough ones there at the end of the first?
Yeah, I mean, we have two of the best goalies in the world. Very lucky to have both of them. And I mean, it's when they're dialed in every night, they give us a chance to win. We got to return the favor every now and again. Especially in a game, you get down by a goal. It's not a big deal, especially with our group. But it would have been nice to be able to help him out and pay him back there, but unfortunately we didn't. Just got to regroup and hopefully we can do it tomorrow for him.